A lot of businesses eventually hit a wall where their marketing isn't exactly broken, but it's definitely not growing. You've probably run a few campaigns yourself. You saw some traffic come in, you know the digital side works, but now you're stuck wondering what exact step you're supposed to take next. That usually leads to a familiar debate. Do you hand your hard-earned budget over to an expert, or do you keep tweaking things yourself to save cash? The flaw in that framing is that it overlooks the actual mechanics of the ad platforms. We can map out the actual choice you have on this flowchart. You really only have two viable paths. You can either do your marketing properly, or you can wait until you can afford to do it properly. The middle ground, half managing a campaign while trying to run the rest of your business, carries a high and visible price tag. Purposely hitting pause on your ads while you focus on other things is a smart business move. Guessing at your ad settings is just setting cash on fire. To see why that guessing gets so expensive, we must look at the most common move owners make managing their own marketing, hitting the Boost Post button on Meta. It makes sense why people use it. The platform designed it to be totally effortless, saving hours of time and delivering an immediate hit of clicks and likes. But the platforms don't advertise the hidden trade-off. The second you push that button, you are locked into a highly constrained basic mode. This comparison table shows what you lose. Comparing basic mode to expert mode, you strip away critical controls. Handing over targeting means spending budget on non-buyers. Losing objective control makes the platform efficiently deliver the wrong results. Google Ads operates on the same logic. If you guess at your setup and pick the wrong keywords, paying premium prices for searches from people with absolutely zero intent to purchase. So you might save an afternoon by using the simplified tools, but that time is completely wiped out by the financial cost of misdirected, inefficient ad spend. If you decide to step away from the tools and bring in a professional to audit your account, the process changes entirely. Most owners think the very first thing an agency will hand them is a massive, immediate spike in new sales. The actual first deliverable is clarity. You get a firm read on where your business stands right now, based on hard numbers, and a concrete plan to move forward. We can visualize this transition on screen. An expert takes you from a chaotic, blurry guess at how your customers behave and builds out a crisp, measurable blueprint of your actual sales funnel. You have to know the hard truth about your current baseline before you can grow. Once that strategy is locked in and executed, the revenue follows downstream. Part of building that strategy is picking the right tool for your specific timeline. Because if you match the wrong marketing vehicle to your immediate business needs, the results can be disastrous. This line chart tracks SEO. The line stays flat for months before trending up. Paid media is different, adding a massive vertical spike in clicks on day one. But activity isn't immediate profitability. Return on ad spend usually dips negative before climbing past break-even. That timeline dictates your strategy. If you need a sudden injection of cash flow to make payroll next week, SEO is the wrong tool for that job. Getting those conversions at a cost that actually makes your business money takes time. You have to pay for a necessary period of testing and iteration. If someone pitches you and collapses that immediate activity and immediate profitability into a single day-one guarantee, they are lying to you. That brings us to the moment you sit down to listen to agency pitches and decide who to hire. There is one specific warning sign to look out for in this industry above all others: over-promising instant results. A genuine expert knows that building a digital ecosystem requires time, historical data, and constant iteration. If an agency tells you they will hit a specific financial target by a specific date, and they haven't even looked at your internal metrics or website yet, they are simply trying to scam you. Honest professionals will give you a range of expected outcomes, an estimated timeline, and the specific conditions required to get there. They simply do not hand out blind guarantees. Let's plot your marketing priority against understanding your numbers on this quadrant chart. Answer honestly. Do you know your numbers? Are you relying on boosting posts? Is marketing your top unsolved problem? If core operations are on fire and you don't know your numbers, stop marketing immediately. Handle operational bottlenecks first. A dot drops into the pause and fix operations quadrant. Return to campaigns when you have bandwidth. If you manage marketing yourself, abandon basic tools. You're in commit to expert mode. Expect to spend time learning and budgeting testing. But if guessing fails and marketing is your biggest bottleneck, you land here. It's time to hire an expert. Graduating to a professional service marks a specific milestone. You've reached the limit of what guessing can achieve, and you're moving into a phase of structured growth.